Welcome back to Wicked F-150. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the LED bulbs, the H7s that go in the Alpharex headlight housings. They came in today. Now I did just get the low beams. I live in the city. I don't ever use the high beams, so I'm not too worried about them. But a gentleman in the comments asked about how bright the planks are since I did not hook up the wiring harness. And it is just a fuse tap, so I'm going to go ahead and do it on this one instead of waiting for the new one. So let's go ahead and see the brightness now. Now it is, dusk, but it's still sunlight, so you can see. I know it looks like it's blinking in the video, but it's not. It's steady. All right. So you can tell that they come on. Let's go ahead and log it so they should turn back off. So you can tell the difference even without the harness on, which takes them to full brightness. That's why I wasn't too worried about putting them on. But let's go ahead and tear this apart, and I'll see you guys once it's done. Real quick, I did already start the teardown, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like between the halogens it comes with, and then once I put the LEDs in. Now, again, you can tell that the driveway's sloped. All right, but you come up here, if you can see the light pattern, it's got that little step right there. So I'm going to try to change that, of course. Well, it's got one there too from the driver's side, and then that's passenger side. So I'm going to try to adjust that a little bit, and hopefully I get that set, and I can explain to you guys how then, if I get it. Now, because a couple of you guys had commented on the last video asking for an update from Alpharex pertaining to the Raptor grill lights, because the driver's side, when you unlock the truck, it comes on amber, flickers, and then goes to the white. While I have it off, I completely took the Raptor light connection off. I took the splitter off, because this here is the splitter. So I just took that off, hooked the factory cord up to the bulb itself, and it still did it. So I'll be talking to Alpharex about that. To me, I mean, it bugs me just because it's not the same on both sides when I unlock the truck, but it's not that big of a deal. They work great, and that's what matters to me. I mean, that split second that it has amber when I unlock the truck, I don't care. Everybody has their different opinions. Some of you may care, and that may be a deal breaker for you, which is fine. But once they do get back to me with a fix or whatever they want to do about it, then of course I will keep you guys updated. For those of you that care to know what the fix is. So let's go ahead and talk about the LEDs that I'm putting in. Of course, off Amazon. They're, I guess you would say, Hikari. Now, there are quite a few different models that they have. These are just their basic H7s. They do have Ultras, and there's a third one that they have in H7 that I know I've seen on there. But again, these are just the basic H7 LED that they sell. These are 9,000 lumens. I know the Ultra, I seen those were 12,600, one of those. I don't need all that. I really don't. Again, I live in the city. I don't need that much brightness out of these. The LEDs I replaced in the stock housings, they were only 6,000 lumens, and they were amazing to me. So these at 9,000, I'm not going to have an issue. But open box, see manual before opening. Make sure, because the H7s, they have a plug like this, positive, negative. Make sure that you plug them in correctly, or of course you could fry something. So I showed you the bulbs. Let's go ahead and get them in. All right, so put the driver's side in. You can tell. White. Looks so much better than these wonderful yellows. So much better. There you go. Focus a little bit. Tell me what y'all think. You can see the comparison there. Obviously, LEDs are a little brighter. Absolutely love the whiter look to them instead of the yellow. I haven't had an issue with the LEDs and the stock lights, which I've had them for over 6 months. So these I'm hoping to get quite the return on. They do as well have a year warranty. These Hikaris do. So I'm covered if anything does happen. Let's go ahead and get the rest. So I know I already ended the video. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this into the end, but I forgot to show you guys something. That way you guys are aware, since I did get some questions about this. The ones I got are switchback. Okay, 4 ways on, both of them work, both of them change. So the only difference between, because Alpharex has quite a few, these are the base, then there's the Pro Series, which is I think like $50 more. All you get is the sequential, to where instead of they blink, you know, they run along the outer perimeter of it. I don't like that feature. I don't like it, so I chose not to get them. They then go up to the Nova series, which are closer in price to the Morimotos. They then add 2 projectors or 3. I don't like either one of those. So also why I don't like Morimotos. To me, they just look like spider eyes. So again, anybody got any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. One more time, have a great weekend. See y'all later. All right, so got the bulbs in, got the harness hooked up, and you can see now how bright they are. Of course, it's got a little bit darker here, but they are so much brighter. They really are. I wanted to leave them on, or didn't want to leave the harness on. I was just going to take it right back off. That way I could see for myself how bright, how the difference in the brightness, and to show you guys that are curious about, you know, how much brighter the harness actually makes it. But it really does make a big difference. And so the issue with the driver's side light flickering amber and then going to white when I unlock the truck, Raptor lights. That's apparently the one other guy has had this issue. He had Raptor lights. I guess we're the only 2 people with Raptor lights that have ordered these headlights from them. That's per them. But at the beginning of the video, I unhooked it, took out the Y connector, and it still did it. And I found out why. So now that the harness is hooked up, they both now do it, and both at the same time then come off and turn white. So the driver's side flicker is because of the harness not being hooked up. The harness supposedly only being for the brightness on the planks is not true. Obviously it does something with the power it gets. I don't know. I don't know shit about electronics, but apparently that affects it, obviously. Now let's go ahead and see the headlights. And now both of them with new LEDs. And I will say the LEDs do match better with the planks being at full brightness than without the harness. The LEDs were just, you know, a little bit brighter. They definitely match a whole lot better now. Again, they're the Hikari, the basic LEDs, which are 9,000 lumens. Obviously, they are good enough for me. You can see the brightness here if I get the hell out of the way. They are super bright. Obviously, the steps are still the same. Cannot adjust the projector, So I will work on the bulbs and adjusting the headlights then Monday at work. Obviously, I can't do it on a slanted driveway. But hope you guys like it. Hope I answered all your questions. If you have any more, of course, leave them in the comments and I will do my best to answer those. I will leave the link in the description for the add fuse that I used and the Hikari bulbs. And we'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Have a good weekend.